The Warriors podcast is now on Patreon. Head to patreon.com/The Warriors and join our little gang. You get a bonus episode every Friday. It's your way of supporting the podcast and keeping this going. Every penny that we get from Patreon is going back into the podcast, so come and support the gang.
We want to keep making content for you. We've got some exciting videos planned, and it is you who can help us make that happen. And as a little thank you, at some of the higher tiers, we'll send you some little gifts, so you could get things like a cup, a signed card. Hell, I'll even send you a written apology for whatever I've said that's upset you. But do come and support the podcast, help keep it going, and show some love.
Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to the Warriors podcast with me, Barry Dodds, and her, Hayley Ellis. It's your weekly dose of worrying, fretting, making problems worse, and all that sort of thing. Hayley, how are you?
I'm all right, Barry Dodds. How are you?
I'm very well. I tell you what, we've got, for the first time, this episode's sponsored. We've got a sponsor for this episode.
Yay!
And it's Down the Rabbit Hole. Now, if you're wondering what's Down the Rabbit Hole, you can find out by going to the website downtherabbitholeshop.com, and you can go to the drop-down menu and you can see a little thing called The Warriors. We've got our own little section on the website. I'm losing my voice the more that I talk. Shall we try
What a great advert this is for them.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we told you, check out the website.
Down the Rabbit Hole. Personal friends of the podcast. They've done some jewellery, some Warriors jewellery, and it's available if you want to go and have a look and display the fact that you are indeed the worrying type. Like I say, it's downtherabbitholeshop.com, and it's really all of the stuff on that website's really cool.
I wear all of the Warriors merch on stage at the minute as well. Don't let that put you off, though. Get involved. Check it out. Thank you for sponsoring us. How are you doing anyway, Barry, apart from your vocal issues?
I'm doing very well, thanks. I'm doing very well.
Can I tell you what I did last night?
Go on.
So I had a gig, and before the gig, so my hair straightener's broke. Tragic, right? So I thought, I can't go on the gig with my hair like that because I look like Mickey Rourke in The Wrestler if I don't straighten my hair. So I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? So I went to Boots and got like a cheap pair of hair straighteners, just like till I get my other ones fixed. Straightening my hair before the gig. Burnt my head so bad that the skin started peeling off. I looked like someone out of The Walking Dead. There's a section of my head and I was like, oh. And then staff kept coming in going, ooh, what have you done? And I've never felt, it's the flesh on my Babyliss straighteners. I've never felt more of an old woman. Knowing people going to go, ooh, like I've tried to use some new technology.
Oh dear, mate. Well, I've got a head-related injury as well.
Of course you have.
Because I was trying to cut. I've got a tree in my back garden, right? Showing off. And I was trying to.
Did the neighbours put it up so you'd stop looking in the houses?
No, it's on my side. Thank you.
Okay.
And I was trying to cut the grass underneath it, and I had to bend down, and it's one of those ones that's got really awkward shaped branches, and I just wasn't paying attention, and I stood up and there was a like an elbow shape in the branch, and I stood up and it went straight into the top of my head. And honestly, now I've got a visible bump on the top of my head, and what's even worse about it is that it's raised my head height by about an inch, and it's right where the band of my headphones goes across the top. so my headphones are a little bit too high on my ears. I look like a cartoon. It's just a little bit too high.
The last thing you need is more bumps in the head, Barry Dodds. Right. So are they just balancing on the top like a camel's hump?
It's sort of, yeah. Not a million miles away from it.
Oh, state of us, you, your bump on your head, me with me burnt head.
How was your gig last night then?
Oh, it was all right. It was. I learnt some stuff last night. It's always good when you're learning and they're not laughing. But I learned. So I was speaking to a lady who runs she's a chef in a vegan cafe. And I was like, what do you call the food there? Because, because I'm a vegetarian. And like burgers, they're all like called no burgers. And like they've got like puns. Like where like faking instead of bacon.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I call it faking and ficking. Yeah.
Right. And so I was like, what do you call the food then? She's like, well, it went very serious. And she was like, well, there's a new law that's come in. And now the vegan, they can't call sausages anymore. You have to call them tubes. And she was on a second date, so I was like, oh, this talk's arousing him. No, you can't say tubes. You've got to call them tubes now. I was like, tubes is worse though, because it sounds like, it just reminds me of fallopian tubes. Like, I think that's worse.
Yeah. Oh, can I have a tube sandwich, please?
That's what I said. I said, imagine going to like a hot dog vendor in the middle of Manchester going, have you got any tubes on buns? You'd get called a word that I'd need to bleep out. Also, hamburgers, she said you can't call them like anything that says like fake hamburgers. You have to call them discs. This if they don't have meat in, by the way.
Discs. Can I get chips and tubes, please? Oh no, actually, do you know what? Can I just get a disc with some faking on it, please? What the?
Chips and tubes. Do you know what I've done? I've said this before in the pub.
If that isn't the name of the cafe in the IVF clinic.
It is a worry. Oh my! So I couldn't sleep last night when I got home from my gig because sometimes the lack of laughs really gets to me. And I was looking, I'll tell you what, amazing clickbait story come up. So there was a family of 4, and for a laugh, I mean, I don't know why they decided to do a DNA test. They said it was to like find out about their ancestry. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not as bad as what you think. It's worse. Come back that one of the kids wasn't his. Now, that kid they had with IVF, give him the wrong sperm in the IVF clinic.
Oh.
Anyway, they found out who the dad
done
was.
On a Friday. That's Friday afternoon in the IVF clinic, innit?
Oh, God, if we don't leave now, the pubs will shut.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
it, just
yeah.
stick it in.
More than he's done.
I mean, they've sued them. They've sued them. And it's fine now. Like, they've told the kid and they've met the real dad and the real mum, and he's got, like, brothers and sisters on that side, and they meet up, like, once a year and stuff. But, oh, my day. Imagine that coming back. You're wanting to find out, you're like, what? Oh, are we Irish? Have we got Norwegian? Oh, no, your dad's not yours. Have you ever done one of those tests to find out?
No, because it'll come back and it'll be I'll be related to somebody that I don't want to be related to, you know. It'll not be good. There's definitely something suspicious in my timeline. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know.
Oh, by the way, I did a great joke last night. I got nothing. I'm going to repeat it on here. So we had that tubes chat, tubes and discs. The guy she was on a date with, he said, he works in schools. He said, I'm not happy today because one of the kids called me Jeffrey Dahmer. And I was like, ooh, you're like, actually, that's not a head. It's a circular vessel. Got nothing.
Really?
Yeah, got nothing.
Oh, God.
Anyway, I'm on tour at the minute. Tickets going for Sheffield really slowly still, if you want to get them.
What a dry gig. Like, that just happens.
Wasn't for everyone else, just for me. So, I think we should do ancestry test then as a Patreon special, maybe.
Yeah. Really go through. Oh, God. Like, Do you know what? Yeah.
I think you're going to be related to Jimmy Nail.
We do have a natural stumbling block on yours.
No, because I know my dad didn't move out of Wales. I tell you now, there'll be no one from that family that moved out of Wales, so that's covered.
Sorry. Hey, speaking of clickbait, oh god, my piss is boiling, and I don't want to say the name of him because I don't want anyone to go look for him. Did you say that little twat going at people's houses and filming it?
Oh, I know.
Please try that in my street.
Well,
please.
Well, they wouldn't get in your street 'cause you've got a Ring doorbell. You've got 16 locks. It's like a cartoon door. Do you know when
I've got cameras
cartoon,
everywhere?
Do you know when a cartoon gets in the house, they like lock about 17 locks behind him? That's you.
It is like that. This place is a bit Fort Knox, and there is cameras fucking everywhere. Like, it's a bit intense, but you know what? Sometimes the Amazon Lightning deals they're too good to miss. You
wonder why I won't come round for a cup of tea? Because we get spied on it every second.
It's like Big Brother. It really is.
Why is there one in the toilet, Barry?
But oh yeah, please come and do that in a normal street with normal people in, and see how funny your videos are. Then you little.
But I'm of an age now, right? Like pranks. I mean, I used to love a practical joke, but when I was growing up, practical jokes were like a whoopee cushion.
Yeah.
They weren't like home invasion. Do you know? Like,
yeah.
Mine was like stink bombs. Or, you know, it wasn't like going up to someone and smashing an egg over a stranger's head in the street.
Yeah. Like finding someone in the phone book with a funny name.
Yeah.
Ring them up.
My granddad's initials were JR. So he always used to have people ringing up because of Dallas. Dallas, how old's that?
I remember there's a company in Manchester, Tiger Taxis.
Oh, no.
You ring them up and they go, "Hello, Tiger." Go, "Oh,
hello." I thought you were going to be like, "Rah."
Oh yeah, there's many variations on it. We used to ring them all the time. Tiger Taxis. Oh dear, should we do some worries?
Let's do some worries of the week.
Worries. Got a lot of worries.
Right, shall I go? Can I go straight in?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, it's less of a worry, more of an annoyance, really. So, do you know I ordered trainers that were I ordered the US size.
Yeah.
So I'm a size 7. Shut up, I have big feet.
Fucking hell, that's all right.
Right, what are you?
8.
Anyway.
Massive. Really big. Like really
On a doll.
big.
So I ordered the 7, and when they come, they were tiny because they'd ordered the US 7, which meant it was a 5, right? So I couldn't get my foot in them. And I really liked the trainers, couldn't get them anywhere else. So I was like, oh, fuck's sake. So I went on the same website and I ordered the US version of my size. And now
which is a 9?
Yeah. And now they've sent me a UK 9. So now I've gone from extra small trainers to fucking clown shoes. And I keep having to send them back and then waiting weeks to get refunded. And honestly, like, I just... Anyway, speaking of buying things online, you're treating this podcast, right, like it's your own personal eBay. It's turned into fucking B-Bay. That's what it has. On our Patreon, Barry's flogged some fucking AirTags. Barry's selling stuff he's bought that he doesn't want on our Patreon, right?
Yeah.
When you spoke about this is what you're doing, you're like, oh, my worry is like, and then you're selling stuff. So like that Kate Bush book, I've had a few DMs. Has Barry still got the book? I'm happy to pay for it.
Oh God, yeah. Let's clear this up now because I've had a lot of messages as well. The book is on its way to that person in the US at present. They did send me the address and I've sent it off to them. So.
She got back to you.
Yeah, she did. Yeah. So I've sent it off and.
She's not give you her address. I'll tell you now. She's give you like an office, her work address. I want people to join, and they're not going to be joining if they think that you're just flogging stuff on there.
Well, all right, I'll flog stuff on here instead. Right, what have I got that I don't need? Hang on, 2 secs. Talk amongst yourselves.
Can you hear all the crap in his room?
What have I got there?
By the way, if anyone wants a size 9 UK New Balance trainer,
if you are going to clown school and need something. Do you know what? I'll get back to you. We'll set BJB.
Oh, I can't wait. The suspense is killing me.
Oh,
rifling
do you know what?
through like a
hang
fucking womble.
No, right, a Google, what is that? What's that called? A Google display thing, a Google Hub. Google Hub for sale.
Right, it sounds like it's in bits. Like,
basic. Have you not got any shit you want to get rid of?
Yeah, loads, but I'm not using our podcast as a. People want to listen to stuff. They don't want to wait.
The best thing about it was because it was all done through the Patreon account for the Warriors, and every time that happened, you look at an email on your phone.
I did, and because I kept getting alerts, I was like, "Oh, we're getting a load of traction today. This is great." Oh, it's just Barry selling stuff.
Just me doing a little business deal. Meantime, your phone's ding ding.
It's unbelievable. You don't get that on like any like big shows.
You don't get that on off menu.
Yeah, you don't see Ed Campbell going, by the way, I accidentally ordered too many boxes of Cheerios. Would you like to buy one? Don't let that put you off joining the Patreon. So, Ed, what's your worry this week?
Well, if anything, it's an advert. You missed out on an absolute stone cold bargain there on some air tags. Can you afford not to be on our Patreon is what I'd be asking myself. Hey, you mentioned something. You told me, I can't believe that you did this. You signed up and paid for a comedy course, didn't you?
That's how I got into stand-up. Yeah, I did a comedy course. Actually, do you know what? People slag comedy courses off. I don't know if this is a good thing, actually. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. I would be here getting apathetic looks, doing puns about tubes.
Yeah, exactly.
If it wasn't for that course.
Do you remember when I said I haven't got any celebrity friends?
Yeah.
Well, one of my celebrity friends got in touch and sent me a video of them listening to that segment while looking really, really fucking offended. Sorry, Sophie. Sophie Hagen is a regular listener to this, and Sophie's one of my pals. She sounds Sophie, and I completely I'm sorry about that.
Look at you backtracking now. It's too late.
Oh, don't you start. Right.
Did he offer you air tags first, Sophie? Did he?
I've been having more sort of aging anxiety, more sort of worrying about getting old, because I don't know if you do this, right, but it's the optimism that is slowly waning in me. Like, I've got shirts from like 10 years ago that are still in good condition, right? But I've outgrown them, shall we say, right? And I've got a box under the bed that is now full of shirts that I'm hanging on to for when I fit back in them. And the longer it's going on...
I'm not saying anything. Who's ringing you? Is it someone buying something off eBay?
Yeah, it's this misplaced optimism that I've got that in the future I am gonna fit back in these things. Do you hang on to things thinking one day I will?
Don't be trying to sell clothes now. Is this a link in? So, if anyone would like some shirts that
no, I'm not.
Well, So I'm doing this fitness plan. Oh, Barry, sorry,
What?
I'm going to digress a second. Do you know we're doing this 5K run together as part of the Patreon exclusive, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to do, me and Barry are going to run round Aintree and see which of us wins, and the other has to do a forfeit.
Have
By
you
the way,
seen
I'm not. Yeah,
Have
I've
you
seen
seen
some of the forfeits, and I'm really not happy with them.
I am.
So whoever doesn't win, or not win, obviously we're not going to win, but whoever comes second out of me and you has to do a forfeit. And Texas Jilly Bean said, I was just looking at Twitter and saw Hayley's tour poster, tickets still available. And I backed up and read the quotes on it. And I think if Hayley loses the 5K, she should have to put a quote of Barry's choosing on her next tour poster.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah, no. The thing is because obviously it can't be a quote from me, so it would have to be a genuine, because you don't want to lie on a poster and like put up a quote that's not based in truth. Barry Dodd's Razor Sharp Humour, The Metro, written by me in my bedroom when I was filling out Comedy CV.
Never been questioned. It's one of the biggest newspapers around.
I've got a nice one from The Guardian, but it's too long. I needed a snappier one, so I just wrote it and thought, even the Metro don't care. But
So what would you say for me then?
You struggled in Hull, didn't you, Hayley? No, not Hull. Where was it? The Agroman gig.
I'm not helping you out.
Oh, what was it called? Full of pensioners. Gig doesn't run anymore because they all...
On Say Something by Sea.
They all Hornsea. It's like one of those ghost towns now, where everybody evacuated them because COVID went through that place like a knife through butter.
Anyway,
you struggled in Hornsea, didn't you, Hayley? Agroman. That's the quote that we're having.
Anyway, I was going to say I'm not going to lose, but this is me worry feeding on from your shirt worries because I'm a bit snug in my clothes at the minute. So I've been trying to lose a bit of weight and get fit and stuff. And I thought, I've not been doing any running. And I thought, do you know what, I'll have a little run just to see how I'm doing up against you. Do you know how long I could run for without having to stop?
Oh, hang on. Did you go past a disc van? Did you stop off for some tubes?
Stopped off for some tubes. What? God, guess how long I ran for before I had to stop?
3 minutes.
1 minute.
Oh, fuck.
Now, you go on a treadmill and run and see how long you do. Because I need to have a guesstimate of how much work I've got to do.
Hang on. What shoes were you wearing?
My size 9s.
Did you keep tripping up? It was either that or the little ones where you're like going along on tippy toes like a fucking ballerina.
Oh. Yeah, so I'm really worried about it now. I was feeling quite confident because I was like, well, Barry does no exercise and I do exercise. And I do exercise at least. It's not running, but I do exercise. But oh my days. So I'm not looking forward to that. But yes, in answer to your question, a really long-winded answer, I have loads of clothes and my partner's going mad because there's just clothes everywhere. And he's like, you don't wear any of these. You need to get rid of them. I'm like, yeah, I will fit back into that school uniform one day.
Well, you've set up an OnlyFans. What was the telling sign, though, about this run is because basically we're self-financed and we're still paying off the last special and all the cups. Like, this is not a money-making operation in the slightest. It's a leading loss maker.
Why do you think he's selling shit
Why do you
eBay?
think? So we were like, all right, for the next one, let's because obviously it's going to be a bit of a smaller special. This one, don't worry, there is a big idea coming, a big proper one coming. This is just a fun interim one. I was like, what we should do is we should get GoPros and we'll just strap the GoPros onto ourselves. And you were like, yeah, okay. Then you went, yeah, but the problem is that they only film like outwards from your chest. And then you said, not joking in the slightest, you went, yeah, well, you'll just be filming me, and you just be filming the back of me. And it was like, oh,
As in, I'm running in front of him.
that's very presumptuous. You were like, yeah, we just need the one of them.
I told you as well, they take pictures of you on the way round and put them on Facebook, and they are not flattering.
They'll all be covered, but in the background of one of them, there'll just be blue lights.
They'll have a picture of you, and in fact, we'll put the pictures out so everyone can see him when we get him, and it'll be Barry in a shirt 10 times too tight and some hot pants, and then it'll be me running in my size 9s. And get your suggestions in as well for names on our bibs as well. So I was going to go like something like Hayley's Harriet's, but we'll let you choose because we're going to get them printed with the money that Barry's made on his air tags. We're going to pay for the printing.
And don't be too much of an arsehole, right? Because I can't, like, my self-esteem can't take it. Like, it'll be like Barry the Tub Dodds or something like that. Like...
No, it's got to be the name of a running club.
Oh, right.
It's not like a stag do. Do you know what I mean? You can't. Everyone there is from a proper running club, Barry. They're all like, you can't just be like, Hayley Shagarella. Like, you know what I mean? It's not a hen do.
It's such a difference.
We're doing a race, not a bar crawl.
Loads of kids. Mummy, what does that say? Oh, just don't look at the lady.
Blowjob dots. Anyway, the Worries Podcast.
A stag do.
The Worries Podcast at gmail.com. Get your name of our running clubs in, and we will whittle them down. Right, should we do some other people's worries?
Other people's worries. Oh, hang on, give us a sec.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
So, your worries, dear listener, and this is from Cara, who I notice from a little like name thing. It's through Instagram. Is a doctor, and we've got another doctor. We've got Dr. Michelle. We've got Dr. Cara now. We've got Dr. Greggles.
Yeah, Greg's not a real doctor, but go on.
Is he? Like, we haven't had it confirmed.
Okay.
You know, how do you know anyone's a real doctor? Do you check?
Well, they're in a GP surgery, so usually when you walk through the door, you're pretty certain that they're...
Can you bear in mind I had complete access to a hospital for several years?
That's absolutely terrifying.
Look, I have delivered some beautiful babies.
It's not funny, that, because that's a genuine concern.
I give it some remarkable diagnosis.
That poor couple from earlier, that's probably why they ended up with the wrong kid.
Just me on a Friday twatting about.
Oh. Anyway, Dr. Cara.
Hello. Today's worry, that I will go to a wedding and someone is wearing the same dress as me. Right, well, presume not getting married, otherwise you've got some really bitter friends. I've got a couple of weddings to go to this summer and I'm trawling websites for outfits, but constantly thinking, I can't get that, so-and-so might be wearing it. So not only am I thinking that won't suit me, anything I do like, I think the likelihood that someone else will shop there and also be wearing it. Does anyone else have this? Now, I get the feeling that this is probably more of a... I apologise for the stereotype, but with men, it is just a case of suit and tie. It's just a suit and tie.
That's what's frustrating, exactly. And like when they're on the red carpet as well, they never get asked what they're wearing. Do you know what I mean? All the women like, who's your designer? I have... Oh, the worst thing that happened to me, Cara... Well, it's not worse, actually. It wasn't bad. You just got to brush it off if it happens. Like, the chances of it happening are quite slim. It does happen. Because I did a gig once. This is where I really upset myself. And she wasn't really old, but she was older than me. And I had my gig shirt on, and she walked in the room wearing she had my gig shirt on.
That's all right. It's gig shirt, though, isn't it? Everyone goes for a bit of glam on stage. Well, you every now and again. You proper don't give a fucking do it in a sweat top.
I forgot my top. That's why I did that. But yeah, it has happened to me where I turn up and you just sort of got to laugh it off. So if it does happen, and it'll be very rare chance it does happen, or what you could do is you could get something tailor made. Depends on what you want to spend.
Yeah. Cara, send me your sizes. I've got some shirts I think I can... I reckon I can retro... I mean, you might end up going like Daisy Duke with it, like tied in the middle. I'm not sure how classy the weddings are that you're going to.
Imagine you making a dress out of 3 different check shirts.
No, I was thinking one of the shirts just tied like in a knot, like a sort of crop top thing. Not 3 different shirts making like a big fucking trail. Right, I know what you're picturing, and it's offensive.
I'll tell you what's less offensive. Telling Cara she could wear one of your shirts to her wedding.
If you want to stand out and be a talking point, I promise you.
Yeah. It'll be a talking point, Cara. They'll be like, what's happened to Dr. Cara? Has she been struck off?
Is she on crack? She's turned it like... Has she got a pimp with her? She appears to be...
What sort of doctor turns up to a wedding in a check shirt stolen from Ivor?
Well, can I just say, Cara, don't worry about it. Just enjoy it. If it does happen, it happens. And just be happy about the fact that you're getting invited to weddings. It must be nice.
Barry's still knocked because a friend of the show, Mike Newell, never invited him to his wedding.
Who?
Mike Newell.
No. Who?
Not that he's petty or has anything against him. Anyway, Cara, like Barry says, don't just brush it off. If they're there, go, oh, we've got the same dress. Maybe have a picture, talk as a bit of a laugh, to try and joke it out, style it out. Yeah. But I don't think it will happen.
No. Get in touch, send me your size. I'll make
another worry unsolved. Right, I want to address something.
Go on.
Lovely Vicky Hogarth gets a bit of stick on this podcast because when she's at gigs, she takes incredibly unflattering pictures of us, right? And we make a joke about it because Vicky is one of us. We can make a joke with her. She doesn't mind. Now, Vicky has sent an email in and she said, my worry at the moment is an intermittent one I think most people have, which is getting old. So being pre-decimal, I realise I'm of advancing years. I prefer Facebook and Twitter and hate Instagram.
Hello.
It took me 3 hours to make and post a photo for Hayley's birthday. Oh, God bless you, Vicky. I did manage it without any help from my son, who Hayley can confirm does exist. Right. So Vicky was at a gig recently. She said, this is my son. And I said, oh, I thought you'd made him up. And Vicky's response was, he's a real boy. Like he was Pinocchio.
Right.
Anyway, now, here we go on to the problem. It doesn't generally bother me. I've been of an age where I don't give a shit. I quite enjoy that now. But this happened at the weekend. So it looks like someone's... So she went to watch a comedian at a gig. Mm-hmm. And it looks like a couple in the audience have said, do you mind taking a picture of us with the comedian? And Vicky's took a picture of them with the comedian and sent it, right? Mm-hmm. And then they've put that on Instagram, this picture, tagged in the comedian and put... I'm not going to say who it is. And so this is on Instagram for Vicky to see. Hey, the comedian's name. Instead of getting a flattering, memorable selfie, let's get these really old ladies to take a horrible picture of us all.
Yeah.
Now, Vicky's bought a horrible picture. Not the first time her photography skills have been questioned, but really old. And I just think, how rude is that, right? You've asked someone to take a picture... She's done it. It's not a bad picture. It's quite a nice picture. It's a lot better than the ones you take of me, Vicky. But to call her really old when she's done something nice.
When she's done something nice for someone, yeah. That's horrible. That's really
you're
horrible.
Not
and
really
Vicky
old,
isn't. No,
Vicky.
you're not. You're not.
You're just old.
Walking that fine line between MILF and GILF.
Vicky, honestly, that really upset me when I read that, because it's not a nice thing for them to put out there.
No.
You've done something nice for them, and keep taking bad pictures of me, Vicky, and I will never. I mean, I might bring it up every now and again, but I'll try not to. But yeah, what a horrible thing to do.
Yeah, it's horrible. Oh, I've gone all serious.
Yeah, I just don't like people picking on our Vicky.
I don't like people getting picked on in general for, you know, their appearance or anything like that. Like, between me and you, it's fine, it's fair game because it's what we do. But I just think something like that is just really rude. In future, when someone asks you to take a photograph, just point it at the floor, take the picture, and walk away. That I've done that. Someone once, when I was all right, Clang, right, pick this name up, right, but I was out with Johnny Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And we were walking along, and someone, like, he just got accosted by a load of drunk people, which I think is just part and parcel of his life. And someone literally thrust their phone into my hands and went, "Take a picture of me and Johnny." And I just went, "Oh," and just pressed the button, but like deliberately pointed it away from them, and then just handed the phone back. Just really rude. Yeah.
Or Vicky, if they ask again, just take a picture of yourself, put it on selfie mode. Take a picture of yourself.
Oh, yes.
And by the time they've realised, then that old lady is going to be quick enough to get away.
Or do that thing where you switch it to video mode and stand there for ages while they hold a pose. I fucking love that.
Yeah, but Barry, Vicky's just said she's really bad at technology, so she might not know how to do that.
All right. Yeah, Vicky, when you were taking cameras, there were like those things that it's like a big flash and a big puff of smoke.
But like we say, we don't like bullying. So
we love you, Vicky. Fuck
we
'em.
do. Yeah, and honestly, I would fight them for you.
All right.
I'm too aggressive.
Kevin Costner.
I told you I need to rein this in. I don't know where this is. I was talking to Dan Nightingale about this. Since having a baby, and now I'm like, I'll fight you.
You keep... This is the thing. Like, do you want to tell the listeners about some of your comparing interactions in the last week?
Mark Watson could verify this because he was there at Alexander's, right? Hello, Mark, who listened to the podcast. But it was they were actually quite nice. There was 4 stag do's in, which just sounds a recipe for disaster, but they were actually really lovely. But I just got no patience, as you know, now, because I'm tired all the time. So I need this man, like baldy man, stood up at the back, and I went on for the final section, and he's just going. He was saying something like New York, which made no sense. Right. Or whatever. And I was like, all right, we've started now. And he's like, I was like, right, we've started now, sit down. And he went, so I said I did a put down. And then he went, why are you picking on me? Because I'm fat. And I went, no, it's because you're and he used the C-bomb. And then I was like, oh, there's no security here, and I've got to walk past him in a minute. So that's fun.
What happened at the end of the night?
He was like, it was actually all right with me.
Yeah, but when you were like wrapping up, saying you've been a lovely audience.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What happened then?
I said. So I tried to do an apology, and you know how my apologies goes from last week's episode. I can't do it. They go back in my mouth. It comes out, and then I take it back straight away. I apologise for calling, because I spoke to that guy briefly, and I thought, he's all right, he's just drunk. I went, I apologise for anyone that I've called a C word. And then there was a guy to the left who I really didn't like. I said, and I went, oh, what did I say? I apologise for anyone I've called a C word. And there was a guy to my left who'd been a bit of a div as well. And I went, and there was only one of you called a C word. I said, and you, but I'm just calling it you now. And
it's like a Chubby Brown gig when you go to see it. You're like, all right, no, I'm not slagging you because you're fat. It's because you're a cunt, mate. Anyway, you've all been lovely, apart from you cunts in the front. I
was doing a bit of material earlier in the night, right? And he just went, what are you doing that for? As I was acting a bit out, and I held on to that.
He is a cunt.
Yeah. I just waited till the end, and then I could run out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Jesus. Right. Thanks for listening, everyone. I can hear Haley's cross.
Okay.
Thanks for listening, and we will see you all very soon. Don't forget to go and check out downtherabbitholeshop.com because it's proper cool stuff. And if you like your sort of pop culture things as well, or you're a horror fan, there's tons of stuff on there, so go and have a look.
See you next week. You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.